Hi, I'm Rick Dancer. Welcome to Rick Dancer TV. Tonight we're going to go back in time to when I worked at KEZI, and a young woman you're about to meet named Amelia Abel told me that she felt invisible. It struck me as something we all feel from time to time. And so we produced an entire special based on the idea of people being invisible. I found a young woman from Coos Bay, talked with folks from the Survey Center, and also talked with Amelia. So tonight we're going to show you that. And I hope it provokes some thought for you. And we want to thank all of our sponsors who, without them, we could not do this. So enjoy. And also we have a little bit from Exploregon on here. So if you haven't heard about Exploregon, be sure and check that out on our Facebook page. We're going to be traveling the state bringing you the stories of real people.
I'm not dead. That sounds like something interesting. The story that got us thinking about feeling invisible is the story you're about to hear, Amelia Abel. She's an amazing woman with plenty of guts. She's got so much to offer people, but few takers. She wrote us a letter a few years ago telling us how invisible. Imagine being trapped in a body that tells the world on the outside one thing, when on the inside she's got something else she really wants to say.
Okay, because that would just be like a 60.
What would it be like to spend your life stuck in the middle?
When I came, the doctors didn't know I had Down syndrome, so it was really hard for them. So what happened is they had to do all tests on me, saying if I do or not. And my dad said to the doctors, saying, "I know my daughter has Down syndrome. I can see her with her face."
You know you're different, but not that different.
People look at me weird in a funny way. When I walk down the hallways, people in bubbles and they don't look at me. And I always think I look so different, and I don't feel like because I'm in a special group in Sheldon called the Life Skills, and it's really hard because some of them have schools and class they hang out with, and I don't.
We're going to respect ourselves today by...
Life Skills is what it says. It's a class that teaches Amelia Abel and those like her basic skills for living life.
Does it still take you longer to learn things?
Yeah, it takes a long time. I always have to think it through my head, and it takes me so long. People really always out of patience and not waiting for me to answer that question.
Amelia is safe inside this classroom, accepted. But still, she's not like everybody else, not even here.
Because I have an advisor named Greg, and he helps me a lot with other people to get along with. And it feels really great.
When you step out of the door of that classroom,
yes,
what happens?
I feel isolated right after I left the door.
Are you invisible?
Yeah.
Trapped, stuck, a young woman who doesn't fit in anywhere. She knows just enough about her difference to make it hurt.
Whenever I walk down the hallway, I see all these people, and I have to get some notes, go to my class, get some notes, and when I walk by there, people just don't come to me and say hi to me, and it feels really kind of weird to me.
They don't say hi to you?
No, they don't say hi to me. They don't say I'm walking down the hallway all by myself. No one doesn't say hi to me.
Life has never been easy for Amelia. It could be. She's not looking for problems, just relationships, friends, people who care. But even more than that, people she can care about.
I bet you'd be a good friend to somebody, wouldn't you?
Yes, I will.
You just want the opportunity to do that.
Yes.
Amelia is lonely because people don't take the time to know her.
I'm on the outside and people are on the inside, but it kind of feels weird because people are looking inside but not the outside.
From her perspective, those of us who live in the so-called normal world live on the inside. She and those like her are on the outside, separated by an invisible shield that we control.
I'm always the outside person because people are inside because they always have friends. and they always don't want to make friends with others who have disabilities. So it's like hard for me. If they turn around and I ask them a question and they turn around, they don't talk to me, it feels like I'm invisible because I'm not there. There's a wall right there between me and that person. And so I don't feel like they're right there, or if I'm right here, I would rather be over there instead of being over here on the outside looking at them.
Amelia doesn't want to be any else.
There's some people who just stare at me just to my disability.
She really does like who she is. She wonders, why don't people on the inside look beyond? She's there, waiting for someone to acknowledge her.
It was so hard, I just cried. I couldn't, because no one doesn't like me, no one doesn't even see me, doesn't talk to me.
It's not who she is. Down syndrome is just part of her.
I always want to be normal. It's really hard. At first, in my middle school year, it was so hard for me. No one doesn't want to talk to me, no one. And it felt really, really weird.
Amelia is very social. She's willing to share her life, but even more than that, Amelia is a young woman who is truly interested in the lives of other people. She loves dances, a football game, a movie, just with someone, anyone really.
Yeah, I like to fucking go with it, yes. Sometimes I ask, but sometimes they're always so busy. When I call them and I just ask them, saying I just want to hang out with you and go out with me. And sometimes they're always so busy, or the parents won't let them to go out.
What if there were a special set of glasses that would allow those of us on the inside to truly see the heart of those who live on the outside? What would we see?
Do you think you are normal?
I think I am, yes.
Or two?
Yes, thank you, Meg.
What if you are on the inside and everybody else is on the outside and you just don't know it?
Yeah.
How does God see you?
When I see God, I feel great. It feels really great. God really lights me up a little bit. I don't read Bibles a lot. I just know it affected me a lot about God and myself and my disability.
See you though. How does he see Amelia? What does he see you like?
He sees me having a disability and he doesn't know I having problems with it.
So he sees you as normal?
Yeah. I have a lot of careers I want to work for. I like to be a dog walker. I like to be a trainer for dogs. And I like to babysit. I like little kids.
But Amelia also wants to be a voice to bridge the divide between her world and the world she so desperately wants to connect with. But she can't do it alone. Someone needs to listen. Someone has to hear her. Someone must have the guts to shatter the glass wall that separates the two worlds.
Are you lonely?
Yeah.
You are?
Always.
Credibility is huge. I mean, you put the facts together and you tell the story, the complete picture, then that builds your credibility. Trust is key, because if they don't trust what it is that you're doing every single week, then they're not going to subscribe to the paper, they're not going to buy the paper, they're going to look for other sources to find the news that they want.
Well, hello everybody. We are at Emerald TMS. This is a new treatment in Eugene, FDA approved for severe depression. And this is Stephanie, our very ultra brave patient, who we visited with last week. It was what, like 3 weeks ago, probably? You had just started, right? Mm-hmm. So this is an electromagnetic...
It's an electromagnetic pulse.
Okay.
And it goes through the dorsal lateral prefrontal cortex on the left side. And it restarts some of the circuits that have essentially kind of gone to sleep.
So you were not knowing how this was going to work, weren't sure, but you walked in the office with a big, huge smile on her face. So tell people what's going on.
It's been kind of like, I would describe it as maybe like a jump start. It's been super helpful. Like my batteries were dead and they're recharged is kind of what it feels like. It's pretty great. So
before you didn't go out of the house?
Nope.
And now you're enjoying the holiday season?
Yeah, been shopping and doing things with friends and family, and have plans busy plans for the holidays, and it's been a pretty drastic change for me.
So tell people the difference. Describe that because other folks may not understand. So what's that different feeling?
So like where I started to what it feels like now.
Yeah.
So prior to treatment, it was kind of just spending every day in your pajamas and not really knowing what to do with yourself, and you might not have a specific mood, or sometimes you're irritable, like it just fluctuates a bunch, and you don't really know what's going on. But flash forward to today, it's more, I definitely feel more light inside, definitely more cheery and more excited about the future. Looking forward is exciting, whereas before it was terrifying. So it's been great.
And we're so happy for her, and we're trying to get the word out that this is a viable, proven modality which aids in treatment of depression. Does not replace psychotherapy, does not replace all medications. In some patients it does, but it does definitely is an adjunct to treatment.
What we offer is a source of news that can be trusted. It's in an era where everybody's trying to be the first to get the news out. We actually do some research and talk to the sources and get the story and all the details behind the story.
We are at the Pearl Day Spa, and we've got one heck of a great deal for you. In order to find peace, you must be willing to go to war with yourself. I'm going to introduce you to a guy who makes his own deodorant. You can volunteer, you come in and read to kids. Why? Why do you do this?
Because I believe in the power of reading. There's nothing better.
And she is with the Egan Warming Centers, and we're here tonight because 10 years ago, is it Major Thomas Egan? Mm-hmm. Was found dead right here in this location because he basically froze to death.
Right.
He froze to death. We are in the heart and soul of St. Vincent de Paul. You guys, what we're looking at is styrofoam that you can be recycled here in Lane County. We are at Emerald TMS. This is a new treatment in Eugene, FDA approved. For severe depression. I wanted some Nerf bars added to my truck. It rips it up and then melts it to 180 degrees. That's it coming out of the furnace.
Go ahead.
It's been kind of like, I would describe it as maybe like a jump start. My batteries were dead and they're recharged, is kind of what it feels like.
And then they take that and create this. So I found them online, and then I called Ron Sturry at Kiefer Moss's service department. What does it do for kids? Especially when...
Well, it opens the world.
There they are. So they don't just work on Mosses, they work on other vehicles. Oh, you guys, we are live at the car wash, Coburg Car Wash. There's another car wash in the area. I've never heard of one.
This is the only one to go to, though, Coburg Road Car Wash.
So you guys, people are gathered out here. This is out at 2nd, down by Ninkasi, at the very end of the street. That's where Tom was found. And we're out here just remembering. So cute. Yeah. I love what you do.
So, I saw your video yesterday, Rick. And, I noticed how you were putting it on.
I've been doing deodorant my whole life, so.
Well, that's not how we talked about it. Did you pay attention to the directions?
No, I didn't, because I just was putting my deodorant on. Okay, so right. There's a special way to put it on?
It's made out of oils, right? So they need some time to soften up. Okay. Why don't you take your shirt off?
Awkward.
All right. This is a first. One male putting. There you go.
Oh, Rick. Those are
Pay attention. Look at those guns.
No feeling the muscles here.
I'm going good.
I've been working out. Okay, right. Here we go. Thank you.
All right, here's how we're going to do it, right? So, like I said, we need some time to soften up the oil here. So here's what we're going to do, right? We're going to hold it on. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we swipe like that.
Somebody's going to win 6 free car washes, and somebody's going to win some deodorant, and you get 10% off if you order it right now. Great stocking stuffer. Now, if only you made hair products, you know.
Maybe that'll be next.
That'll be next.
I think you need it.
I want the dancer line, you know, natural dancer hair products or something. Never tested on animals, just Rick.
Every month, Ranchito Grill teams up with Rick Dancer TV to give away 2 free dinners to some lucky winner. All you got to do is go into Ranchito Grill, have dinner, fill out your name, your phone number. We'll draw once a month and call you and let you know right here on the show if you are the winner.
What I will tell you, about our food is that we prepare everything from scratch. So we make sure we hire people that have the passion for making food. That's one of the ingredients. The other one, we make sure that our recipes, they use the ingredients that we tell them to use. And before we put it into the market, we make sure we test, try it. What I love about this business is the people. I'm a people person, so I love to interact with people.
Over the last 4 years, Lane County has had more traffic deaths than any other county in Oregon. We cannot let these statistics define us.
I invite you to pledge that you are taking the responsibility of other people's lives in your hands.
Together, we can work towards safer roads.
I pledge not to drive under the influence.
To not drive while distracted.
To not speed.
I invite you to be part of keeping our roads safe.
Together, we can make alternative travel safe. There are a lot of bikers and a lot of walkers in this town.
Pay attention and make our streets safe.
All of us in Lane County can make our roads safer.
To be more conscientious of one another.
We can make alternative travel safer for everyone.
I invite you to be part of keeping our roads safe.
Together, we can work towards safer roads.
When so many things go wrong in a person's life, when they feel like they're drowning, that's when they need help. When you can't talk about why you're trapped, when you can't tell anybody why you feel invisible, that's a prison that's so difficult to break free of. You need a key. You need someone to listen. But most importantly, you need someone to take action. Sometimes we see what we want to see. And often that makes some people feel invisible.
I matter to myself, and I don't know if I matter to anybody else. Well, I know I do, but I don't feel like I do.
We're too busy to look.
What would it take to change that for you?
It would take people believing in me.
This is Anna Marie's story. But it's really much bigger than that. A lot of us can find bits and pieces of our lives woven in her words.
Nobody knows what I go through. Nobody knows what I've been through.
Anna Marie will tell you what she can about her world.
Me, I'm 16. My life sucked so far, but I make the best of it.
Her dad's in jail for 18 plus years. She doesn't say why. Oh, the reason is so important, but at 16, she can't go there yet.
Well, I've been through a lot, and I somehow stay on top of it.
At her alternative high school in Coos Bay, she struggles to get back on track. Wasted time translates into hard work.
Did you get your GED?
No, I can, but I don't want to. I want to graduate.
Why?
Because I got told I wouldn't graduate, so I'm gonna.
The Harding School is her constant. It's a refuge, a place that gives her something to hold on to.
Do you dream?
I gave up on dreaming a long time ago.
How did a 16-year-old girl become invisible? Life has not always been kind to Anna Marie, but again, that part of the story she'll hold on to for now.
I've cut my wrist. Not deep enough to do any damage, just deep enough to hurt myself a little bit.
What were you looking for?
I was looking for relief.
Sometimes physical pain is easier to handle than the kind that haunts the mind.
I hide behind my mask every day. Just every time I smile, I'm hiding my face.
So take off the mask for me.
I can't. Somebody drove down the road and even glanced at me. They'd see me, they wouldn't know nothing about me. And I want to know people. I want people to know me. I don't know. They just see a girl that looks happy, but nobody knows how miserable I actually am inside.
Anna Marie is on her own.
I couldn't take it. I couldn't take being blamed of everything I wasn't doing, because it just made me not want to succeed in nothing, because they all accused me of being the bad child, and I was trying my best to be good.
She moved out, all the way out.
And my mom asked me, or told me, she goes, I'll pay for you getting emancipated if you want to do it. And so I'm like, okay. And I did it. So I have to work, I have to have a job. And yeah, I'm an adult compared to, legally I can get in trouble for anything an adult can get in trouble for. Because sometimes I feel like there's nothing, why did all this? Why did I get emancipated? Why do I work so hard? Why can't I be a kid?
Did you ever get to be a kid?
Not really. And I wish most of all right now I could be, but I'm the furthest away from being a kid. I'm 16 and live a life of a 19 or 20-year-old.
Or a 40-year-old.
Yeah. I work 40 hours a week and go to school on top of that. School is important. Because without that, where am I supposed to make it?
Her second chance.
I sleep on a couch right now.
She's tired and stressed out and weary and...
The "and" part's what gets me. Because if I was just working and going to school, I doubt I'd be as tired as I am. But having to stress over what I'm going to eat for dinner, how I'm supposed to do laundry, how I'm supposed to have time to do laundry, that gets to me a lot.
She's hoping to buy this old RV from her mom, set it up at a nearby park, and have her own place.
I work at Burger King, and that's lots of fun. I love work. I love being out of the house. I love being busy. I want a vacation, away from everything, away from everybody, away from myself, yes, and that's not gonna happen, so.
You crave change. You sense it doesn't have to be this way, but the falling, again, is more powerful than the desire for different.
I'm always tired though, mentally, tired of everything, but I don't know how I'd rather have it.
So what really happened to Anna Marie? What happens to all the others?
Nobody understands why I really left. I just think I rebelled and took off. That's not how it was. If I would have stayed here, I don't think I would be here anymore. I don't think I could have made it.
Hiding is never easy. Covering up takes great effort.
Because I get so tired, I just give up on everything. And I just have to go outside and I bawl my eyeballs out for a good almost 10 minutes and then I'm good. I always tell everybody I'm fine. I may be out of my mind and so stressed out I can't handle much more, but I'm always fine. I always put a smile on my face. It's like I hide behind my smile. I felt that way for a long time though, so.
What would happen if you didn't have that to hide behind? What would I see?
You would see somebody fall apart probably.
You really feel like that, don't you?
Yes, I do. Not much people know that.
Anna Marie wants to tell her whole story. She wishes it were possible. She knows that's what makes her invisible. But trust is like a step over the Grand Canyon.
They need to understand that they can't give up on us. They gotta help us as much as they can. They can't just be mad at us and not want to help us. I know I'm tough. I pretend I'm tougher than what I am though.
Because if you could sit down and really say what you feel, there's a 7-year-old girl in there screaming, isn't there?
Yes.
Just love me, care about me, touch me, talk to me, say that I matter.
Yeah.
All that stuff. It's hard, isn't it?
Yep. I get lonely a lot. Lonely for somebody to care. I got ripped off being a kid, man. I seriously wish I could be a kid. That's what I miss the most right now. I don't even have time to hang out with friends. I don't have time to do nothing.
Invisible. It doesn't have to be this way.
I wish people would open their eyes. Seriously, that's how come I'm here, because somebody opened their eyes and seen how I really was, seen who I was.
You mean I could change somebody's life just by paying attention?
Yes, of course you could.
Seriously?
Yes.
How does that work?
You care a little bit. You just pay attention to somebody. You get to know somebody.
Why does that matter?
Why does that matter? Because people matter. People's feelings matter.
Here is your second chance. Take it and fly.
So what can you do to help people become visible? Here's Grace Serbu's advice. She works with troubled kids.
If you did look at them and smile at them, you have no idea what that means to that person. Rick, I have seen an incredible, profound difference through mentoring. And what that is human elements. Somebody who just is there, taking you to coffee or helping you sit there with you. They need it so badly because they feel hopeless. They feel worthless in this community.
So this morning I had a revelation. I woke up and it's Tuesday and I was thinking to myself, man, I wish it was Friday. And then I thought, wait a minute, I just wish 3 days of my life away. So if I did that every week for the rest of my life, just think how much I'd be shorting myself. I mean, I'm 59 years old. I don't want to lose 3 days a week. So I need to go out there and live each and every one of those 3 days and the other 4 to the fullest, because there's going to be a day when I'm laying there going, God, I wish I had those 3 days back. Think about it.